Hello, 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 hello. This is Juanita. Somebody done fucked up. I don't know if y'all remember, but I don't know, this is back in the summer, a few months ago. I received some mail in the box with the name of Juanita Martin on it. And I made a video about it. That's why I make videos, because something happened. Now, I got 3 notifications from the 36th District Court. I'm gonna try to let you see it without exposing my address. I'm gonna put my finger over the address, but I want you to see what it say, if you can see it. Matter of fact, let me come up with the garbage can, then I come back to the car. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Now, you know I'm a CDL holder. I don't drive wrong. All my documents are correct, and I make sure they goddamn correct. So, I've gotten 3 notifications from 36th District Court here in Detroit. Oh man, you can't see here. Well, you might be able to see right here. And I'm thinking this has something to do with the case with the girl that exposed her gun and her daughter that threw the brick. But it seems to look like this is somebody else that they've mistaken for me that's been using my address. Because it looks fake, but it's probably real for this individual. So, I got 3 notifications from the 36th District Court. I'm not going to let you see my address, but I'm going to let you see the name that's on it. 3. The first one is for no valid registration. The second one is for no proof of insurance. And the other one is for expired plates. Now, who made that kind of fuck up? I'm in a rental car. The plates on the car are permanent, as for the registration. And the insurance is intact because it's Hertz car. So, we got to go to the name. The name on here, it doesn't even have my last name. It got Martin/Juanita/Canary. And then they have my address here, but you don't have my apartment number on here. But I do remember receiving some, see, that's why I make videos of the mail. Somebody has been using my mail and using my address. You've been using my mailbox, and they've been putting this mail in here. I remember receiving mail here from somebody named Juanita Martin, and I would have to scroll through these videos to try to find that goddamn video about that mail, if they ain't deleted it. So I'm gonna let you see this here. So I'm gonna see one side without showing my address. Look at that. Said no valid registration. This one says no proof of insurance. This one says expired plates. Now, who the fuck made this kind of fuck up? And this is for 36th District Court here in Detroit. Supposed to do a Zoom hearing on 3/7/25. Who the fuck did this kind of fuck up? I told y'all, these motherfuckers hanging around this building. The post office is putting this shit in my fucking mailbox. These bitches is gonna get caught. You better stop using my fucking address. You better stop putting this fake name mail in my box, because your ass is going to be arrested. I have sent all 3 copies over to that detective, because once I seen it, because I didn't recognize the names, Martin and Canary. Who the fuck is that? It sounds fake. So I'm gonna let you see one of the, without showing my address. Let me move this out of the way, because I can't expose my address, because somebody's been using my address. Okay. You should be able to see that. This is what on there. It says Martin, Juanita, Canary. And it's on all 3 of them. Who the fuck is Martin? I'm Juanita. Where's my last name? And see, I thought Martin and Canary, until I hear from that detective, I don't know if that's the last name of those 2 ladies, the one that pulled the gun and the other one threw the brick. But who the fuck is Martin and who the fuck is Canary? This is real. Look at that, 36th District Court with the name Martin, Juanita, and Canary on there. Ain't that a bitch? Let me show you the other one. Wait a minute. Okay, that's the one I showed you. This is the second one. Same thing. Juanita, Martin, and Canary. Let me show you the third one. I'm gonna bring it on up here. Same thing. Martin, Juanita, Canary. All for the 36th District Court. Somebody done fucked up. So, I want you to walk me to the car. Because I'm in a rental car. And the car has permanent Arizona plates on it. The registration is permanent. I know damn well, hell, ain't nobody talking about I'm riding wrong. There's either some individual trying to check my driver's license or you pulling some bullshit. But I know for a fact that I have seen mail in my box with the name Juanita Martin on it because I made a video about it. I told you this is the type of shit be coming in my mailbox. The post office is involved. I don't know who this bitch is. Juanita Martin. And Martin is the last name of a bus driver I used to work with when I worked at Smart. The names they normally send to my mailbox is Paris, James, and somebody else. But these are familiar names from every apartment I stayed in, dating back to Alden Towers, and I believe all the way back to when I was in the Hibbert. They'll start sending mail to my box with those names on it. It is Paris. Paris is also the name of a bus driver that worked at Smart. I knew a Paris. The last name Martin is of a guy that worked at Smart. Who the fuck name is Canary? It looks fake, it sounds fake. And why would you send this to my damn address and you don't even have my fucking last name on here? Or is this all the name? Is this bitch name Juanita Canary Martin? Who the fuck is this bitch? So I'm gonna go to the car and I'm gonna try to let you see the plates without looking at the plates. And then I'm gonna go in here and check the registration, make sure they ain't pulling no switcheroo on the shit. I'm gonna let you see the plate without exposing the number, hopefully. So, here, hold on. Okay. Here we go. See that? It's Arizona plates. What the fuck that say? Permanent. This car has Arizona plates. What the fuck it say? Permanent. This is a rental car. Rental cars don't have Michigan plates on it. So, now, if this is some fake shit, the detective got it now. We're gonna find out who put the mail in the box. And I'm telling you, it's the post office. The post office used to take my mail. I used to find those weird name letters that everywhere I move, I start getting these damn letters. So I am aware of these scammers that need to have legitimate addresses to pull their bullshit because somebody, there was a company called Endurance. Now I told you I work for Endurance, the trash company here. But I started receiving mail from somebody with my name on it from a company called Endurance, like I had bought a car. I didn't buy no motherfucking car, but the letterhead said Endurance. So I end up sending them a written letter telling them to stop contacting me, get my name off your fucking list. I don't know who you are. The only Endurance I know is Endurance Environmental Solutions, which I worked at on Nevada, which is a trash company. I didn't buy no car. So let me go ahead and dig in the dash real quick. Don't mean to put my face in your face. I just love the bullshit. Okay. Without exposing all the information of the car, because I think somebody doing this to run my license, or you checking me out. Somebody checking me out and they checking the car out. And I think the court's doing it. Somebody checking me out and the car out. Because when that girl hit the car with the brick and her mother exposed the gun, 2 Detroit police officers showed up. One was a white female and the other was a black male. It was the white officer that asked me for the papers to the car. And I told you that it was strange that she was asking me, instead of about what happened, she started asking me for the documents of the car. Wanted to see the registration and insurance and all this shit. That was Detroit police. So, all right. Let you see this shit without exposing the car information because, you know, people like to steal shit. So let me show what that say. Arizona temporary registration. Permanent expiration date. Arizona. Permanent. So who the fuck you sending this to? Who the fuck is Juanita Martin? I'm telling you. Somebody been using my address, and it's probably the same somebody that's stealing from me. My family has land down in Mississippi. One of our cousins initiated to finding all the heirs to the land property down there. Now, my grandmother, which is my father's mother, had a street named after her in Mississippi. They had land down there, a lot of it. And now they were finna go divide it up. It didn't get divided up when my father was alive because the same cousin thought they was pulling some bullshit and his father was finna get ripped off, so it didn't finish. So now all the original heirs are deceased, and they got to go find all the second heirs, which is the kids. But I haven't heard anything. The last time I heard from him, I was staying at Alden Towers. And he had told me what you're trying to get from this land deal probably take 5 more years. 5 years has already passed. And there's supposed to be some checks sent out if that deal is finished. There's supposed to be a document for me to sign because I'm an heir. I am Percy Morgan's daughter. And I am an heir. And I've been wondering about that. Now, my number changed. And my number's always changing. But I haven't heard it. My address didn't change. And if it did change, I had a forwarding address. I haven't heard anything from him or them doing that land down there in Mississippi in over 5 years. And I'm wondering, is somebody impersonating me? Did you sign some documents? Because I told you, they was coming in my apartment. My father's photos disappeared. The house photo disappeared. Like you was taking stuff to prove that you was me. Because of that land down there. You think you finna take my shit? Or did you take my shit? And I don't know about it yet because I haven't called them. I haven't heard anything. The last letter I got from him was down when I was at Alden Towers. And I don't know how long, I don't know why this shit taking so long. He started this shit back in 2017. It's goddamn 2025. How long do it take you to find all the heirs to a property and get this shit done? Where's the mail? Is that what you stole? Did they send me a check for my portion of the heir property and you stole it? That's why you using the name Juanita Martin? What the fuck are you doing? You think I'm making this shit up? I'm not making this shit up. I'm telling you. That's what they did. Arizona. Permanent. This car has permanent plates. So who did this at the 36th District Court and fucked up this bad? I think there's somebody that's checking out the car and you're using the court to check me out. Because when I went to report to Detroit police the other day about the money that was stolen out of my bank account would hurt somebody double bill me, the officer talking about it's a civil case. But they went and found a detective that was handling the issue when they stole that $580 out of there. I ended up talking to her. But I got my money back. But I haven't read the letter to know if that's just a temporary. And they're going to turn around and try to take it back. The 301. The 305. The 301 they put in there. And then they snatched it back when they charged me 305. So now, they done put the 305 back. It fell off. It went back in the account like it was supposed to. Now I'm going to see if they're going to come up with an excuse to try to retake some money back. Yeah, this is some temporary credit. I got to go read the letters up there if they ain't switched them while I'm down here making this damn video. I'm telling you, there's some bullshit going on. Somebody is an imposter. Somebody has been pretending to be me, using a last name. That's how you got access to my debit card. That's how you got access to my banking account. You either work at these places. I believe the individual works in the motherfucking building I live. Either you work here or you live here. And somebody's been getting you to come in my apartment and take my personal documents. That's why they've been taking the documents. Is you impersonating me? And then Uber keeps sending these picture messages. Take a picture to verify who I am. Is you using the 36th District Court to check me out? Detroit police checked me out when I filed about that girl throwing a brick at the goddamn car. They saw the documents to this goddamn car and the registration and the fucking plates and the goddamn insurance. What the fuck is going on here? And who the fuck is Martin Juanita Canary? Who fucking name is that? And then the goddamn shit have tore off. Talking about a fucking Zoom meeting on 3/7. I'm tired of these motherfuckers doing this shit. And then they try to turn around and pass it off as a fucking error. This ain't no fucking error. This ain't no error. Somebody did it deliberate, and we need to find out who the fuck you are. Because you're using the United States Postal Service, and they placing this shit in my box. What did you steal from me? Did you steal that check about the land? Did you steal the letters about notifying me about the land? Because I had to change the address. Did you steal the letters about my father's property down south? Did you take the checks? And took my check and cashed it? What did you do? Who is Juanita Martin? I told you, I got mail not too long ago with the name Juanita Martin on it. I made a video about it, about the type of shit that comes in my mail. And I kept naming the names. It's always the name Paris, somebody with the last name Martin, and the name James. Then they got, it's some more names. I can't think of them right now because I'm heated about this shit. That's why I came out to the car. I want to make sure they ain't switched the registration. It's the same. The car has permanent plates. This is a Hertz rental car. It has permanent plates. So who the fuck is Martin Juanita Carey? And why the fuck did they send this shit and put it in my mailbox? Somebody playing games here. And your ass finna get caught. And you finna go to goddamn jail. We gonna find out why you sending mail to my address. I watched a crime show about people who's laundering or doing fraud, needing to have legitimate addresses of people. I get all these strange fake, everywhere I move, I start getting this strange fake mail. Everywhere I move since I've been in these goddamn apartments, starting from when I stayed at East Point Trust, checks was disappearing out the box. Then I moved to the Hibbert Towers, which is next door. Started getting this mail with Paris and these weird names on it. Alden Towers, same thing. Now here. How is this motherfucker knowing where I am? Are you selling my address? What are you doing? How did this motherfucker know where I am all the time to be sending this goddamn mail? So they ain't making that shit up. I just wanted to come down to the goddamn car and show you that I'm in a rental car. The shit is permanent. I don't know what the fuck going on here. Who the fuck the name Martin and Juanita is, but I'm telling you, I've seen that name before. I've seen that motherfucking name before. It has come to my mailbox in mail. And let me tell you something else. These people been around here sitting in this parking garage while I've been out here making these videos about this shit. These motherfuckers been looking at me all strange because I know the shit just got in the mailbox today. It didn't get in there with that date that's on there. Talking about 129, service 210. No, then you just put that bitch in there today. Because you want to know why? I've been seeing the red car all day. And these Dodge Rams been behind me. Dodge Rams. Made by Warren Truck Plant. They've been in my path all week. Since my son bought that damn tissue in the house. I used to use Scott's toilet tissue. I used that brand when I worked for Warren Truck Plant. I told my son, don't bring that shit in here no more. But ever since that tissue been in there, it's been Dodge Rams behind me. Dodge Rams all over the goddamn place. Dodge Rams. That's Chrysler. This shit won't stop with Chrysler. My case should have went to court. This shit just won't stop. That place won't leave me alone. And they keep keeping track of me. I believe they've been listening. Somebody's been eavesdropping on me. I believe they've been following me. They always know what the fuck I'm doing and when. I ain't making this shit up. Three of these motherfuckers talking about what'll happen if I don't appear. Motherfucker, you looking for Martin Juanita Canary. That ain't me. My middle name ain't Canary. But whoever this bitch is got my information and they've been using my residential address and been sending these mail through the post office. I think the post office been putting that shit in there deliberate. There was a car over there when I came out to make the video, just sitting there. They've been here watching. Over there when I came out making the video, there was an old lady in Myers watching me. Everybody been watching me today. I don't ride wrong. I got a CDL. What the fuck is going on here? Your ass is going to fucking jail. You better keep my name and my residential address out your fucking mouth. I'm telling you, you're going to jail.